Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our paper preview video for this week 13, 2023 in the 2023-2024 UK football Aussie season, which is a brand coupon week. This day, the 25th of September 2023, which is a made Monday afternoon. We're bringing you this presentation, which we hope will meet you in good health. And at the end of the day, put money in your pocket come weekend from the games we're going to be giving you, and probably the advice we'll be giving out as well. Like we did for our last week presentation, we actually did speak on the match Wolves, and we advised that that match is going to be of very few goals, and that's exactly what happened. And possibly it was going to draw, and exactly it did do for last week. Gave a 1-1 score draw for last weekend. It was under 2.5. So those are some of the benefits you can get while you're on this channel. We'll give you some advice, some tips that if you zoom in properly, you'll be able to benefit from. And I was chatting with one of our subscribers, and the person did actually tell me that he got number 8 from the sequence which I presented, which was the winning line from our main video for last weekend. Instead, when I was showing the weeks of occurrence, discover that the previous week of occurrence will now draw in the current week of set, so that the sequence set last time in week 8, so was very sure that the number 8 was going to play for last week 12. So when that sequence does come on board, we'll be expecting number 12 to be a 1-bunker draw. So that's how you know people are actually following us on this channel back to back, and we really do appreciate all of that. In case you're not subscribed to this channel yet, get to click on that subscribe button now, get subscribed, so you continue to benefit all this type of video that we do here, that will actually put you in many ways come weekend. And if you click on that bell, you'll be notified immediately we post a brand new video. While you go ahead to click on that like button in case you like this type of video that you're viewing, and while you place your comment in the comment section to make us know how you feel about our presentation, or if you want to choose the game you want to make us do for our extra corner video, which is the third and concluding video for the week. If you want us to do the 1-bunker draw video, you can choose that as your option, and that's option number 1. Option number 2, if you want us to do the pair video, you can choose that as your option. Or if you want us to do the NAP video, you can make that option number 3. You can choose that as your choice. Or if you want us to make us do the winning line video, you can make that your choice as well. While the 5th option is, if you want us to do the 5 dead games video, you can make us know via the comment section. While you help to share this video, that other persons will see them, enjoy to benefit all that you're getting on this channel. We actually did fair poorly for last weekend games which we presented. The first video, it was only the pair of number 20 pairing number 42 supplied a draw of number 42, and the second video we did, we presented a winning line which was 23, 27, 29, 30 and numbers 42, and it was only 42 that also survived at the end of the day. Then the third and final video we made for last week, a lot of people clamor for the pair video and also the 5 dead games video. But I did mention the 2 dead games in our paper preview video, which was number 12 and number 43. So I showed us that particular sequence and advised us to be wary of those 2 numbers, and that's exactly what we got. There were 2 dead games, either side to win. That's exactly what happened. So the pair we presented, which was number 4 and 30, also did not draw. So last week wasn't too favorable to us, but not to worry. That is why we continue to do our research. So I will bring you a sequence that you can actually benefit from. During the course of this video recording, we'll be showing you 2 pairs, and these are coming from our Right On Football Fixture. The first pair is number 7 pairing number 8, while the second pair is number 38 pairing number 33. One of them is actually a week 13 sequence, every week 13 pair, and I think that's the pair of number 7 pairing number 8, while number 38 pairing number 33. It's also coming from our Right On Football Fixture, and it's a brand sequence as it were. So those are what to expect during the course of this video recording. And this is the paper preview video where we take you through the pages of the 3 major journals which we use on this channel. And while showing you the papers, we'll be showing you areas we will be likely working on to bring the draws or the cannot draws your way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this particular episode while we start off this presentation with the Pools Telegraph. This is the front page of the Pools Telegraph for week 13, 2023. So on the upper right hand side, we have the Dreamland section. We have number 15 and numbers 18. Number 15 is our commentary game 1, while number 18 is our commentary game 2, as it were. And this can be seen on the page 2 of this journal, while 44 and 49 is the pair on our commentary game 6. At the mid section, we have the vital selection column, subsection 4 draws column, where we have game 5 being repeated to game 6. That's Ross County, and that is number 44. So those who are not new to this channel, these are some of the ways we used to feature our draws on this particular channel. Now let's see the bottom section of our Pools Telegraph and as well other pages also. Now, extra corner video for this weekend, I'll be showing us something from our late news section. Last season, similar thing happened, and that sequence actually have started also this season. I was supposed to show us last week, but I didn't. So hopefully this weekend I'll be bringing that our way. I pray they bring the late news to us in our city on time. This is the draw picks column in the front page of our Pools Telegraph, while this is the top tips column. And we can see that number 49 is being repeated here in our top tips column. So these are some of the sequences we're going to be checking out while we check other pages of this paper, like the page 2, which is a very formidable section of this paper. At the page 2 of our Pools Telegraph, we have the natural A column, where we have 40 pairing number 48, and our sequence B column with number 10 pairing number 27. Something actually happened. This number 10 is not supposed to be at that spot. It came from where it was not supposed to come to that position. So I have a feeling that this particular number, say, kind of disguise, probably will end up as a draw for this particular week. So we have to keep a closer on that particular match for this weekend. And that's the match between Huddersfield and Ipswich Town. That's the match on number 10. So we're looking at it closely. If we have anything to actually prove it, we will bring that in our subsequent video. This is our commentary game 4, where we have Peterborough hosting Bristol Rovers, and that's number 22. And our commentary game 1, we have QPRO hosting Coventry, and that is number 15. This is the 7-4 heaven column with 3 homes, number 6, 14, and numbers 19. If you observe the way these games are arranged, number 19 is kicked off column. In those good old days of our Pools Telegraph, when this happens, this is supposed to be a one banker draw. It could be deliberate, but as of now, I can't really tell. This is the new era of the Pools Telegraph. A lot of things have changed, so a lot of errors are being made as it were as well. In the good old days of the late compiler, this would have been a very classical draw if things like this happen. You have the draw column where you have number 2, and the 3 aways you have number 1, 10, and numbers 27. Then this is your commentary game 5, Norwich versus Birmingham, and that's number 13. While your commentary game 2 is Derby versus Cambridge United, and that is number 18. And below is our commentary game 6, where we have Ross County Hearts and Morton Edry United, and that is number 44 and numbers 49. While on the bottom left hand side is our commentary game 3, and that's Wolves hosting Man City. That is number 7 for this weekend. On the inside back page of our Pools Telegraph, we have the 5 bankers to end to 2 draw column. We have game 1 being repeated to game 5, and that's QPRO, which is number 15. I have a feeling that that particular repetition has a lot to tell us, and the game 2 now is Derby, and that's number 18. So between 15 and 18, it's looking likely that we're going to be seeing a draw. Because if you look at this spot now, we have game 1 being repeated to game 3, and closing, that's sandwiching game 2, which is Derby. So I have a feeling that probably they're going to be playing that Derby for us, who knows. But looking at all of this closely, so in our subsequent presentation or publication, we can tell us which direction to actually go. But let's keep an eye on 15 and 18 as it were. The back page of the Pools Telegraph, the bottom mid section, we have the cartoon column, while on the left hand side we have the good tidings, good luck column, where we have number 41, pairing number 8. Then on the right hand side we have the correct corner column with number 10, pairing number 3. I think this is the much we can take actually from this Pools Telegraph for this week. The next thing we're going to be doing now, let's show us the pair of number 7 pairing number 8, which is a every week 13 pair, and it's coming from a Right On Football Fixture. Let's look at that so that we can actually see what we have for this weekend. This that we are looking at is the back page of our Right On Football fixture for week 13, 2020. What do you need to do? Every week 13, you go to the back page of the Right On Football fixture. This is your J column. Under the Overseas Pools Compiler Draw Statistics column, you have 11, 7, and 25 in that space. The mid game here, which is number 7. Now you'll be working with the game at the mid spot. Hence, you have number 7 at that spot for that week. You count 3 up from number 7. That gives you number 5. And if you count 2 up from number 7, that gives you number 6. You can do that arbitrarily in your head, or you do it on your Ninja paper by simply counting. If you do that, that gives you 5 and 6. Therefore, the resultant answer forms a very formidable pair for that week. And for this week 7, 2020, week 13, 2020, we marked number 5 as the draw. If you don't understand it, you watch the next presentation, the next explanation, you'll be able to get it from there. So the next time we'll be seeing this sequence now, we have to look at week 13, 2021. For this week 13, we have 9, 18, and 20 in our J column, and the mid game there is our 18. Therefore, you have to count 3 up and also count 2 up. So if you count 3 up, that will give you number 16, while if you count 2 up from number 18, that gives you number 17. So your pair becomes 16 and 17, for which we marked number 17 as the draw. So the next time we'll be seeing this sequence now, we have to look also week 13, 2022. If you've been able to watch the video from the beginning to this point, consider subscribing to this channel. Why get to click on that subscribe button? Help to share this video to other persons to see them, and click on that like button. It goes a long way. We really do appreciate it, because it makes YouTube to know that you do like the video and put it out there for others to also watch this type of presentation. So for this particular week, in our J column, we have at the midsection number 11. Therefore, if you count 3 up from 11, that gives you 9, and if you count 2 up, that gives you 10. Therefore, making number 9 and 10 as a pair for that week. And if you look at your results, number 10 was the draw at the end of the day. So the next time this sequence is set again, now we have to look at week 13, 2023, which is this current week we are in. So we have to look at this sequence holistically. But no one of the team in this pair, which is that of number 7, a lot of persons will shy away from it. Well, treat a pair as a pair, but if you want to do your separation based on the strength of the team, you can go ahead and do just that, but treat it as a pair first, just the way you see it. So for this very week 13, 2023, we have in our J column the midsection number 9. That is why we're saying if you count 3 up from number 9, that gives you number 7. If you count 2 up also from number 9, that gives you number 8, making 7 and 8 to form a very strong pair for this week. Like I usually do, I don't look at the strength of the teams outright, because when they want to draw, they will not phone you, nor will they write you any mail to make you know that they want to draw. Just the way you're picking them as dead games, that's how they will come and also play the draw at the end of the day. So that's why most times, if I get games like this, I play them just the way I discover them. Now, that brings us to looking at our Right On Football fixture for this week. This is the back page. Here we have the Overseas Draw Statistics, Overseas Pools Compilers Draw Statistics column, where we have our letter A to P, and below each of those letters, we have trials placed in each of them. Then at the far right hand side, we have the key column where we have number 29. You know, I usually do advise that particular key game should be looked at critically. If you have it as a draw, before you use it, be very sure of the sequence that is gifting you that particular game. Here we have the Expert Gazette column. We have number 38, hook number 33. And that brings us to looking at the front page of our Right On Football fixture for this week. At the front page of our Right On Football fixture, the left-hand side, we have the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture for the week, from number 46 to 49. That is our Scottish Championship Division, while from numbers 41 to 45 is our Scottish Premier Division, while from numbers 29 to 40 is our English League 2 division right there for us. Then on the right hand side, I want us to pay close attention to something that they did for this particular week. We have our date of play as 30th of September 2023 for our Right On Football fixture. All I'll be showing us our special advance fixture. I want us to also see the date of play we have there, how these editors or compiler or what we may call them, these bookmakers, can be playing on our intelligence sometimes. But I do believe most of the matches, or all of the matches, will be played on the 30th of September 2023. That's on a Saturday only. I'm not sure we'll have Sunday matches for this week, but we'll get to check that out as well. The bottom section, we have the compiler final four column. We have number 10, 32, and numbers 17 and number 1. Then the next column on top of that is our compiler X verdict column, where we have numbers 1 to 10 be forecasted there. Top of that, we have the super pair column, where we have number 35 pairing number 36. Our fortune box for this week is the match abroad versus Inverness City, and that is number 46. While on top of that, we have the 3 best draws, where we have number 44, 45, and 46. You can see that number 46, which is in the box 3 of our 3 best draws, is being repeated to our fortune game for this week. While number 36 on the right hand side of our super pair is being repeated to the game 3 of our compiler X verdict column. These are some of the ways we used to fish out our draws on this channel, and they'll be working for us over time. So I believe you too will benefit from it. So we're going to give you the draws or the cannot draw at the weekend. On the left hand side of this journal, we have from numbers 17 to 28, that is our English League One division, while from numbers 8 to 16 is our Championship division, and from numbers 1 to 7 is our Premiership division for this week. The first column on the right hand side of our Right On Football fixture is our compiler X selection column, where we have game 1 to 21 being forecasted there. Below that is our 5-14 games, where we have 5 games being forecasted in that column, and we have our Group A, Group B, and Group C, which are the yellow patches, and embedded in all of those yellow patches are trials placed there. And we can see some return which actually also did take place in that column. I think that's the much we can take from our Right On Football fixture. The next journal we'll be looking at now is our special advance fixture, and I'll be showing us that particular date of play which I referenced from our Right On Football fixture just now. This is our special advance fixture for this week, and we can see our date of play. We have 30 and 1st of October 2023. So they have 2 dates of play on this particular one, while the other one is giving us just one single date of play. So though I have not actually checked online to know which is it, Saturday only or Saturday and Sunday, but we'll just pointing this out for you to see, and if possible make your own inference before we get back to you based on the particular date of play. We have the bottom column in our special advance fixture, the easy column, where we have 4 games being forecasted. Top of that, we have the high score quiz column, where we have in box 1 number 2, while number 44 is in our box 9. On top of that, we have the expert trial column, where we have 3 games being forecasted. Above that, we have the shortlist column, where we have 8 games being forecasted there. I think there's a repetition in that shortlist column which I need to show us. That also happened in our treble jeans column for this week. In our shortlist column, we see a repetition which takes place from game 3 to game 7 there, and that's number 33, Colchester versus Notts County. It's been a while this type of return has happened, so we'll go back into our research archives now and see what to make of such repetition. I think this took place in sometime around 2019, 2020, thereabout. It's been a while now they did such repetition. We have above that, the shortest column, the lotto sequence, where we have letter B and letter L, that's number 2 and 12. And if we look closely, 2 and 12, that is the family digit of 2. So we have a sequence pertaining to that, which will be bringing our way subsequently. On top of that, we have the treble jeans column. There's also a repetition in our treble jeans column from our game 6. Number 36 was repeated to game 12, and that is Gillingham hosting Mansfield. So 2 games were repeated in this particular journal for this week. It's been a while they did something like this, so we'll be looking at all of that closely. So for those of us who don't know about this, we'll be showing us how this repetition could end up as a draw or a dead game for us. That brings us to the high point of today's presentation, wherein we'll be showing us the pair of number 38 pairing number 33. You can see that is coming from our Right On Football fixture, while on the special advance fixture now, number 33 is being repeated in our shortlist column. So who knows, that may be a sign that that is a direct draw, but we cannot conclude just yet. let us show you the pair. Then you can make your informed decision, or you can have other things to pass your judgment on this particular pair as it were. This is a brand week pair, and this that we're looking at is for week 45 2021. And what are we searching for? You go to your Expert Gazette column where you have 18 hook number 9. In a brand couple week starting from this week 45 2021, whenever you have family series of 8 in this spot, therefore the pair is due to give you one draw. For this week we marked number 9 as the draw. Remember what I said, in a brand coupon week, when you have family of 8 in this spot, that means the pair is due to give us 1 or 2 draws for that week. As you can see, for this week we marked number 9 as the draw. The next time we'll be looking at now, let's check out week 37 2023. Click on that subscribe button, click on that like button, help to share this video to other persons who see them via your social media handle. Place your comment in the comment section to make us know anything you want to make us know. If you want to choose an option you want to make us do for the extra corner video, go ahead and do just that. We really do appreciate all of this. We'd like to communicate with our viewers, and we really do enjoy the feedback that you guys are giving us. Kudos to those who are actually winning from what we are doing here, and those who are actually following to also boost their way or their ability to be able to focus on their own. We really do appreciate all of this, and so many people have been reaching out to us to tell us thank you based on what they are getting. We really do appreciate it. I want to say go ahead, keep watching our videos and keep winning. Now you have number 18 for this week 37 2023 at that spot. That makes 18 and 17 suspect for pair for that week, and both were marked as 2 draws. So the next time this sequence did come aboard again, we have to look now at week 1 2023. My sincere apology for modeling things up. I think we have a mix-up right while we're presenting this particular pair. The pair is actually 8 pairing 20 and not what we mentioned initially, but the sequence remains the same. You have to look at this Expert Gazette column, the upper section, whenever you have family series of 8 in that spot. Therefore you go to your K column where you have the first game here as number 13 and the last game here as number 23. So the 13 and 23 forms a pair for you, for which we match number 13 for this week 45 2021. So I made a mistake. Next time now we'll be seeing this sequence. We have to look at week 37 2023. I'm sorry for any inconveniences this may cause us. My attention wasn't drawn to it early enough. That's why I went that far before noticing it. Now we have, for this particular week, number 18 in this spot. Therefore, we'll go to the K column. We have 23 in the first spot, and the last spot is number 47. I will mark number 47 as a draw for that week. The next time we'll be seeing this sequence now, we have to look at week 1 2023. That mistake was purely human error. For this week we have number 28 hook number 13. Therefore we have family series of 8 here. We go to our K column where we have number 28 and number 4 at the bottom section. I will mark the number 4 as the draw for that particular week. The next time we'll be seeing this sequence now, that brings us to this week 13 2023. For this week we have number 38 at the first spot of our Expert Gazette column, hook number 33. Therefore we'll go to our K column where we have number 8 and in the first spot and number 20 at the bottom section. That's why we concluded that number 8 is pairing number 20 very seriously for this particular week. And we can start the first pair of number 7 pairing number 8. That was an every week 13 sequence. Now you have it. We've shown you the sequence. The onus is now on you to make an informed decision on whether to stick on this digit or not. Click on that subscribe button, help to share this video to other persons to see them, and also click on that like button. We really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.